the Maverick Paradox podcast, where we explore what it is to be a maverick and discover effective modes of leadership. I am Judith and my mission is to propel the maverick mindset into a world where character and integrity will ultimately have a higher premium than personality and bureaucracy. So thank you for joining me on this journey. If you would like to continue with me, then please subscribe to my podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, or one of the other popular podcast platforms. Today, we depart from our usual conversation with format to allow me to just talk about Mavericks. Some of you will be aware that I recently launched the Socialised Mavericks mission, and now people have been asking me why. How did it come about? Well, that is a good question, and the short answer is that someone asked me, how is your Mavericks movement going? It was in that moment that a lot of my subconscious thoughts crystallised, and I realised that if I really wanted to enable quantum change to the way that the world works, the paradigm of the world in fact, then I had to do something about it. And it was then that I realised that I really wanted to execute my passion faster than I was doing. And the only way to do that was to deploy the Socialised Mavericks default, which was to collaborate. I realised, however, that this time the collaboration really needed to be different, and it had to incorporate the Socialised Maverick nature. I know the Socialised Mavericks are just not going to conform just because I asked them to, even if the idea is a good one. But I do know that they would, however, sign up to an idea, a concept, a belief, if it was aligned closely enough to their own, that they would come together to get an idea executed and then part for a while, always having one eye open to new ideas, interesting paradigm shifts and concepts that they could lend, some intellectual rigour to. All Mavericks absolutely love intellectual challenges and executing, getting stuff done. And Socialised Mavericks are no different. And they want to be challenged, and they seek justice, and they believe that whatever they do should be for the greater good. They are known for their objectivity and integrity, and believe that a continuous learning approach to life will enable them to have an edge that others seek. Socialised Mavericks can change the world, and the vast majority of them intend to do so. And I want to work with and gather around and join other people who want to fix the broken world as it aligns to their passion. So the Socialised Mavericks mission has a manifesto, and this is the manifesto. Resistance is futile. Change is coming. We are the willfully independent. We influence but do not manipulate. We are working to transform the way the world works, to ensure that it's a better place tomorrow to live and work in than it is today. That the work we all do has meaning and purpose, and what we all do in our life truly matters. You cannot resist. Change is coming. We are changing the world to make it a less broken place, where character and integrity will ultimately have a higher premium than personality and bureaucracy. That what you say matters, what you care about matters, and what you do matters. A place where the truly powerful work for the greater good. We are the change. To resist is futile. In this brave new world, the weak are protected and the strong are meek. We provoke leadership and lead with integrity. We work to ensure that when the status quo ceases to be comfortable, you are empowered to stand up and make a difference. Embrace the change and make it positive. We deliver what we promise. Our word is our bond. Trust is our byline. This is how we help the world overcome its challenges. Resistance is futile. Change is coming. We are Mavericks. Join us. I believe that the world is broken, and I believe that it should be fixed. If the thing that you are most passionate about means that you are helping to fix some aspect of the broken world, then join us. I don't care if you have a technological fix, an organisational fix, or a people fix. Just stand up and be counted, and fix it already. This mission creates leaders who use their knowledge to fix the world's challenges. So if you're wondering how to find out more about the mission, then please go to the website maverickparadox.com and click the button that says the mission. Once you've done that, you can read a little bit more about the mission. Alternatively, you can email at inquiry@maverickparadox.com. If you're a regular listener to the Maverick Paradox podcast and you want to be around more Mavericks, more socialised Mavericks, more like-minded people, please find the Maverick Paradox Club on Facebook and apply to join us. It's important that once you find your tribe, you spend time with it, to live, to learn, to enjoy. And with that in mind, the Maverick Paradox Collective had its first working lunch in London on the 29th of June. This is what Philip Khan-Pani had to say about the meeting. The first working lunch of the Maverick Paradox Collective was an encouraging success. It demonstrated that there's value in bonding with like-minded people whose common characteristic is to be different. There were signs that future meetings will develop the trust for the exchange of ideas and mutual support. You see, the working lunch is a great place to meet and network with like-minded people in an informal atmosphere. So come for stimulating conversation with Mavericks, the willfully independent, with an accent on support and business. If you're not a Maverick, but are interested in finding out what's the secret to their success, then come along. You pay for what you eat, and there's no formal dining arrangements. These meetings are currently held at Vapiano's in London. Vapiano has delicious food, and you get to see them cooking in front of you. If you're interested in joining us, then do go to the maverickparadox.com to see when the next working lunch event is happening. Alternatively, you can always find us on Eventbrite under the Maverick Paradox Working Lunch. I hope to see you there soon. If you can't come to the lunch but are interested in finding out what else is happening at the Maverick Paradox, then please again return to the website and subscribe to our newsletter, and that way we can make sure that you kept totally up to date. Thank you once again for tuning into the Maverick Paradox podcast. I hope you have enjoyed hearing about the Socialised Mavericks mission and the working lunches in London. If you would like to learn more about Mavericks and leadership, then please subscribe to my podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, or one of the other popular podcast platforms. Find out how willful independence can ultimately change all our futures. The next time I will be with an interesting guest, ready to explore the mysteries of leadership. Thanks again, and see you soon.